hence the name waterbuck. I don't know exactly what went on there. I don't know if this female looks like a female. I'm not 100% sure. Because actually no, I think that's a young male. You just make out the pointy horns, and that explains this behavior. I think he kind of just wanted the attention of the older male to the left of him. Okay, guys, I think this is Kitinkiting. It must be Kitinkiting. I don't know if you've been with us for a while, but a while back in the beginning of, not the beginning, let's say around about April to June last year, there was a very young waterbuck with a mark on its back. It also used to run just Kitink all along Gay Water, and I used to enjoy watching him. Had the exact same run. Look. I can definitely say this is a young male. You can see the pointy horns, and I think it's most definitely to just give a little bit of attention to the young male, to the older male. Look how majestic that older male looks. It's very difficult actually to definitely say this is a specific waterbuck that we have seen around Gay Water. I would love to do that, but I can't really say that for sure, really for sure. But would be awesome. Birchall's Kugel again. Look at this young one. I wouldn't mess with that bigger one. It's a pretty staunchy bull. Guys, look at the beautiful reflections on. Look at that. Try and zoom in a bit on the reflection for a second before I go out. Ooh, no, walk away. Oh, they're not then.
From the ICC, which I would like Jan to read it louder for us, then we can answer the question before we head on into the eastern direction.
Thanks, Rex. The question is from Sue, and does anyone know where the dozing Kuma male went after Mapocho's killed Blondie? I've heard reports on the rest of the pride, but not about dozing.
Thank you very much for the question. What I know about the dozing where it had it. The male still survived. Early in the morning, I was listening to the radio, the game drive channels, and one of the guide, Aubrey, who were following the tracks of dozing male. Furthermore, from here, it's at least 15 to 20 kilometers. After they've killed the Blondie, Mapocho, the male have went into the northern direction, which is a northern farm that we have called Manyeleti. So the male still survived, and this morning they have sighted the male furthermore into the northern direction of our farm, which is right at the border of Manyeleti, which it adjacent of Kruger National Park, which means the male still survived. Still around in those areas, and the rest of the pride are still there, and the cubs are still surviving. The cubs that are left after they've killed one cubs from the kill that they were having west of Breakfast Street Dam. It's only 13 cubs that are still alive at the stage, with the rest of the pride. So the pride is doing well, unless if Mapocho headed into the direction straight south, straight north, then they might have problems. as you know, these lions, they have territory. If you push off from your territory, you're also going to have competition with the other pride of lions wherever you go on. So, I mean, Daisy is still alive. He's still keeping with the rest of the tribe, and the cubs are still surviving. I hope maybe the cubs will survive because they keep on heading more into the north, which it enter into Manyeleti way down. They might enter into Kruger National Park if it's resistance from Amapoho.
Listen, I've got a question from Nancy, and she wants to know how old the rhino youngster is.
Confirm, you can repeat that?
The question is how old is the young rhino, and it's from Nancy.
Nancy. Copy. We definitely having a question from Nancy about this young rhino, how old it is. Nancy, to be honest, it will be an estimation of the rhino that we have here, because when rhino, give birth, it really, the mother is hiding the youngster for the certain period. The time that will come out for us to see, it might be at least 3 to 4 months to get to see. But this rhino here, to be sure, it's approximately a year, somewhere there on the line, a year old, which I'm definitely guessing into the right figures. So it could be a year and some weeks, but definitely it will around 1 year old. It's a rhino that gives birth into the area, and we sometimes come across with it into the surrounding. It could be a year and some months, but definitely it's a year old. As you can see, the rhino will be seeking her shadow wherever they stop. They make sure that it's underneath the tree where it's not that much hot. The reason behind that is because the weather is very, very hot today, and they don't want to waste. If they really oppose themselves on heat, it really wastes a lot of energy on the body itself. So most of the time, you find rhino lying down in an area where it's got a lot of cover. They mustn't get burned from the sun itself, because it's very, very, consuming a lot of energy from the rhino too. Same as predators, lions, that don't move during the day as it is. If it's too hot, it burns a lot of energy on the system of the animal itself. It's amazing here, between this white rhino and the black rhino, this is also white rhino. Most of the time, if the youngster feel like vulnerable, it really shows, it lead the way for the mother, and the mother comes behind. From the black rhino, what the mother do is always up in front and paving the way for the youngster. It's a clever way of doing it.